Hello everyone, this is Pom bringing you part 31 of my Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem series. Part 31 already. This is probably going to be one of my longest Let's Plays, and it honestly doesn't feel like it's getting too long at all. It's just, it probably helps that the maps are pretty short, but anyway, I'm really enjoying this game. I don't know if I've made, a conscious effort to appreciate how good this game is, but especially considering when it was released, I'm surprised by how much I'm enjoying it. Has to be like, maybe it's able to even reach on my top 5 Fire Emblem games I've played so far, and I've played most of the series. True, I haven't played like Genealogy, Sacred Stones, Radiant Dawn. Those are like the biggest titles that I have some hope for, even Thracia to a certain degree. I don't think the remakes for FE1 and FE3 I'm going to consider that good, because I know the art style and it just doesn't speak to me, but yeah, I'm really liking FE3. Yes, thought you should know. So, Chapter 11, Anri's Way. To obtain the Light Sphere, Marth headed towards Thebes Tower. Thebes Tower, whatever. Hidden under the sands is the ancient city of Thebes, as well as many buried treasures. The legends of this illusion city lured many men to the desert. However, nobody was ever able to make it back. The sage once said, "Don't go near the death desert of Marmotor, because at there lies a city cursed by darkness." Interesting. I can definitely... Oh, wow, okay, those are mana kits, right? They actually look a little different from mana kits. No, view map. Flying dragons. So just flying mana kits. But permanently transformed, so maybe like a different type of thing. Berserker. Whoa, what is this? Berserker Master Sword. What the hell? What's a Berserker? Is it like a promotion for Santh Clan Barbarian? So a promotion for Barbarian, just like in any other game, but he's of a different class called Berserker. Everyone else is from the Santh Clan faction. We have some steel bows. This map is just completely full of desert. This is going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Alright, I'll have to be honest with you. I'm probably going to check the wiki during preparations for this one, because when there's a lot of desert, there's hidden treasures. And normally hidden treasures, they lead to you having an easier time and a more enjoyable time during the game. So if I'm going to miss out on something like the warp stuff, or I think I already have the member card, but the silver card I don't. No, I actually got the silver card on the last chapter. What else could be valuable and hidden in here? Promotion items. Imagine there's like a guiding ring. I've been really struggling with promotion items for mages and healers. So I think it's completely justified to check the wiki on preparations. And that might also make me decide who I'm going to bring. I'm pretty sure that the mechanic where the hidden items are found immediately by thieves is still active in this game, so Julian is coming. And probably some of the mages, but I'll decide that on my own, so I'll get back to you when this is prepared. Okay guys, I've got the map right here actually, and I think it won't be that complicated to follow. It might take me some time to finish the map, and I've taken a decision here. I'm going to stop using Shida. Okay. I know I've been trying to feed her kills and it's been a fun little project, but she's just not that good. Okay. When it comes to flyers, Pala is doing a great job, Katri is doing an incredible job, and I'm sure that Minerva can do a very good job without investment. In here, there's also a hard decision to make. I feel like Elrin is a very cool character, but maybe I'll prefer to use him in the remix where his story is a bit more fleshed out. For now, I'm going to trust in Merrick to carry me. I was also able to check that Elrin's Thoron can be used by Linde, so that's an upgrade of damage on Linde without expending the aura. So yeah, very solid team. Scorpio and Pisces. That's, I'm pretty sure, the only ones I'm lacking at the moment. So okay, so pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, I think those are going to be the assignments. Right now I could give one to everyone. I might do that when I have all 12 of them. Yeah, again, this is the Death Desert of Marmotor. There was a story about it in the Arnri saga. Preventing my path, first was the Desert of Death, with its scorching sun and blazing sandstorms. Barbarians of the Sand Clan and soaring dragons roam. Illusion Town was within sight, but I could only remain where I was standing. Really? So Arnri once came here and all alone as well. That's right. King Arnri began his travels alone to obtain the divine sword Falchion. That was so that he could rescue Princess Artemis. Although it will be long, I would like to describe the legend of Arnri. 100 years ago, the ruler of this continent, the Holy Kingdom of Akanea, was destroyed by the Dragon Tribe. This is Nina's theme, so it's the Akanea theme, I'm guessing. Humans were enslaved and lived each day in despair. Some people wielded weapons to fight back, but they couldn't defeat the Dragon Tribe, and many people died. Also, the humans' only hope, the Akanea royal family, was wiped out, and so the world lost all hope. However, at that time, at a small city called Altea, it was discovered that the princess of Akanea was hiding there. The angered Dolunian Empire sent soldiers to Altea, aiming to capture the princess. That princess, Artemis, was prepared to give up her own life to save the citizens. However, the citizens of Altea swore that, even if they were completely annihilated, they would protect the princess. Knowing that the princess was still alive, the citizens of Palace gathered a liberation army and continued the fight against the Dolunian Empire. The leader of the liberation army, Duke Cartus, fought with the royal shield given to him by Artemis. As a result, he received enormous support. Thanks to his efforts, the war finally began to become in their favor. But then, the king of the Earth Dragons, Medeus, finally moved out. The dark breath of Earth Dragons possessed horrendous destructive power and had the effects of halving the enemy's strength. Under such a dire situation, it was thought that Altea's resistance wasn't going to hold out. Then at that time, a sage appeared and told the people that at the Ice Dragon Shrine to the distant north was a sword blessed by the deities. With that sword, the Earth Dragons could be defeated, but it definitely wasn't an easy task to reach the temple. So Arnri, to save his beloved Artemis, left on a journey to obtain the sword? Yes, that's right. But I think that's enough for today. We still have a long road ahead of us. I'm so big on stories being partially told and then unlocked as you advance through a story. It's just one of my favorite ways of, I don't know, doing things in a game. Do you have good mobility on the sand? You have very good mobility on the sand. And you are flyers, so... oh, fuck. Okay, if that's fire breath, I'm guessing you can already... Okay. Now I almost feel like I should have brought an archer. Merrick should be pretty effective against the dragons. I'm guessing because they are flyers, they get affected by the... Can I talk? Please, please. Thank you. Okay, 2 in here. So there. No, not quite. Well, Blizzard is good. Marth doesn't really have an easy time moving through the sand. This might be sort of a long chapter. So you move, yes, you do have range. Okay, how much do you do? 16. And I'm guessing it's pretty heavy, so also 20 attack, I'm definitely... Yeah, I have effective damage. Okay. And they have no resistance? No resistance to speak of. So anything that does 10 damage, like for example Hellfire, should be able to take you out. Yeah, Hellfire does 14. So any sort of... Oh, wow, okay, you do have some defense. You do have some defense. But you're very slow. Good to know. I didn't see that 5... Yeah, of course, I was dealing 20 and I only took 5 out of your... Why did I calculate it like that? I also think you aren't that mobile. You can definitely move, but you aren't horribly mobile, so I can just bully the archers, really. I can just come closer to them and with a simple iron lance, I can take them out. But this is almost free experience for Katria. Not only for Katria, but for all my flyers. So that's where. Like here. Some spaces over you. 1, 2 there. Yeah, I'll wait here. Like that's outside of your range. Still in yours. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you just move for 6 pretty normally. You were weakened, so... I mean, that's experience for my healers. Okay, let's see what they do. How well do we fare against bandits with Minerva? They don't do a lot. They do 21, but Minerva has 16 defense. That might be her strong point. She doubles easily. Not for a lot of damage. That's true. I got lucky with that critical, but enough to weaken them and then take them on with someone else. So I'd say this is good. That's safe. It's not, but if I trust anyone to take on a wyvern, it's you, Pala. So next turn I can probably do like a steel plus something. I haven't checked their physical defense yet. I'm guessing they are sort of tanky. Okay, but in case they are very tanky, I still have the Excalibur around. So I shouldn't be that scared. 3, okay, perfect. I can give you a bit of a push. Last time I can give you a push because after this point with you having the same movement, it's going to be all you, Julian. The wyverns having so much movement is more annoying than anything, yeah. But the barbarians are sort of easy to handle. And do 13 times 2, yeah. It's not a big deal. And then the archer comes for you. Probably does... Oh, he kills. Oh, he doesn't. I didn't realize Wendell was damaged. Okay then. I thought Wendell was full HP. Yeah, that's the difficult thing about the older games. You don't really realize these things. Okay, they have 10 physical defense, it seems. So 10 physical, 5 magical is not a lot. I'll come in with the steel. Wait. 0 defense? Okay, I'm dead. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Sorry, I didn't think. I didn't think properly. That's a reset, obviously. Okay. Alright, we're back. Yeah, took care of some of the enemies on top. I'm facing this flying dragon with a javelin on Minerva, and I'm actually facing one of the bandits with Marth himself. Might be a bit of a hothead move, but let's hope it works. And here I decided to tank with Katria because, well, tanking is impossible, so the best thing I have is dodging. Actually had very good dodge. The guy only had like 40 hit on me, but yeah. As long as I attack from the left, as long as I'm attacking from the left, they literally can't reach me. You can't either, right? No, actually it has to be directly from the bottom. Okay, but I'm guessing that you do a good amount of damage, right? I don't know if I trust steel doubling, but it's something I need to check for future battles. So let's go with it. It's 20 damage. Oh, well, it's a critical. Then that's it. That's clearly it. And I might even... Like, if you can go... Yeah. Directly to your diagonal, then I think I'm just going to... I can't put Merrick there, which is what I wanted to do. Alright, I'm getting away from the entrance, yes, in case reinforcements ever come. Like, I don't want to see fucking Astram pursuing me once again, and then I die because I wasn't careful. Yeah, they have a lot of attack, but it's only 12 damage in total, and their hit is pretty... They have 10 defense. That's scary. I saw they have no resistance, so I know I can do a lot with... I know I can do a lot with Linde. Anyways, yeah, it's a bit scary. Okay, an attack here. Javelin counters for some damage. It's more than nothing, and it gives me resistance. I leveled resistance. Nice. Okay, there's no one else here but you. So I don't really need to be that careful. I'm a bit scared of you now. You look scary. And the archer could also be a problem. But yeah, mostly I just have to take the fire breath to the face. And the easiest way to do that is to go in here, equip Excalibur, and just aim for it. I don't know if this guy can attack me. You know, I don't know if he can go for one of us. So if I put myself in range, I guess I can test if he's able to attack me or not, or whatever. Actually, one shot with an iron. Insane. Weapon on maximum HP. Palace growths. Not the best. Not the best. I've come to know, but it's okay. Should be okay. So 29 health, I'm pretty sure that means Wendell can one round. He doubles with the Shaver. And this guy His defense isn't that high, to be honest. I think Minerva can take him on. That could be the play. Actually, that's probably the play for me. Going in here... I think I might not kill. Which is sort of better, even. If I can fit the kill to someone that... well... Okay, Minerva, that also works. The 9% critical, that... you can get that. It's not a big deal. It's outside of your range, but in your range. Marth... yeah, Marth, yes. Wait, just in case. And I'll be... that's 29. There's no way I... yeah, that's 25. So I would be doing 20, which is a lot, but not enough. For this situation, it's not enough. Okay, you hit me with the defense ignoring fire breath, but I just destroy you there. Okay, and finally there's you. Let's not forget. I have to be a bit careful about how I do things. You've been hurt. No one else has been hurt. So fuck. Okay, I missed the heal. I do it all the time. Thankfully, I normally do it on... No. 21 to defense. I survive, but barely. And I might even double with the Hellfire. Well, okay, that works. It wasn't intentional, I have to say, but it works. Okay, you come down. I'm sure you don't kill, and I'm pretty sure I could do... okay. They have a lot of HP. I don't think I one-shot with 41 damage. Well, that's... I mean... strength, speed, lag... whoa. That's not even the shard, because the shard only gives you lag. That was good. That was very good. Well, I say this is an easy kill for Minerva. She just destroys the archer, and then I can face the barbarian pretty easily. I can advance a little bit with Marth. I can heal. Yeah, so let's just approach slowly. And yeah, Marth is going to take a lot of time to bring to the throne, so going around with Julian shouldn't be that painful. It's true there could be more interesting things to do, but well, not in this map. Reinforcements seem less and less likely by the turn. Yeah, and these guys, they only do 5. Like Minerva is a perfect counter against almost anything in this map. Maybe she needs a bit of help against the dragons, but she completely outmaneuvers the barbarians and the archers. Let's go with Nosferatu. That's a lot, and I never use it really because it's so heavy. So there it goes. Okay, strength, speed, weapon resistance. That's a good level. And I get a hidden treasure. Okay. Was that in my notes in the map? That's the one on point G. Okay. That was a nice find. Marth is actually sort of standing on 1. I'm going to try and get this one with Wendell. Yeah, so I'll have to wait around here. That might actually be... no, I have to wait here. He's not on the cross. Yeah, I'm going to try and get some treasures without Julian, or else it's going to take me forever. But yeah, this one should be guaranteed. It's a speedrun. And as I said, Katria is going for this. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hidden treasures. I already have 2 of them. Most of them I saw were stat boosters, no promotion items, unfortunately. That was a bit of a disappointment, I'm not going to lie. Right, I can even dance for Marth to get him a bit closer. But as I said, no rescue existing in this game basically makes it so that... Oh, by the way, there's still this guy, the Berserker. He seems to use swords. The Master Sword could be brave, which is like really painful. Doesn't have a lot of movement, so I'm thinking of just attacking him with mages to secure the kill without actually risking anything. I can also, by the way, I can try for some treasure in here. There's treasure here. This is one of the places. I'm not getting it, but I just have to insist. Okay, no one coming. But that's, of course, going to happen. Now, Ogma will be fighting one of you. Still isn't going to do a lot. They have 10 defense, but eventually I'll have units that can help against him. Alright, let's get lucky. No dice. Well then, Minerva. Kill this guy. Or else you're getting killed. Actually, I think you could probably tank. Good thing you double with steel. You could probably tank one attack, weapon, some defense. That's nice. Yeah. Eventually, Linden might be the way to deal with you. You only have a steel. Okay, good. Linden might be the way to deal with the Berserker. Try again. Nope. And you just go up. Okay. Let's see how Ogma does. He should be facing no critical. He does 7. That's a bit of crit. He doubles, I'm guessing. Yeah. That's good. That's good. I can just repeat the play for this next turn. It's easy. That's a steel sword. So they are sort of tanky, but with a crit you can fell them quite easily. Oh, and now the nice music for a low number of enemies. Well, had to say that when the moment I interrupted with a healing. That's you, and here. I hope flyers can get hidden treasure. I don't see why they shouldn't, but... Okay, Julian. What's in here? A silver axe. That's nice. Yeah. This guy's coming down. That point. Okay, how about we dance for it? I'll be able to reach the spot if I dance, so let's do that. And I think I am going to just attack them with... attack the Meister Sword Berserker with Merrick. I'm getting no treasure here. I don't know if I'm getting unlucky or flyers literally can't get it. But I mean, Wendell hasn't gotten any treasure either, so... Okay. I'll once again go with Ogma. And if I weaken him a lot, I'll give it to Katria. Okay. Okay. So I just need to do 16. Can I do that? Whoa. You have a lot of attack. Is that because of your growths, or do you just have a very good base? I feel like you just made Ogma look ridiculous, but okay. That's good. And yeah, like you don't reach. Not at all, not at all. Alright, so about the Berserker. Master Sword doesn't have range, right? I don't think it does. I'm going to test it with Merrick, because he's the one unit I trust out not getting doubled. If he doesn't get doubled, then I can just come in with a lot of people and completely destroy him. I have a Worm Slayer here, by the way. I thought it would be more relevant in this map, but doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, if worst comes to worst, I have a rescue that I could use to run away from the guy. Master Sword, no range. No range. I thought it might be like a bit like the Light Brand. Oh no. So, zero magic defense. Let's try Excalibur. Zero magic defense. So doing 18, potentially doubling. It's not that heavy. But 23 is enough to kill with Aura, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah. So, goodbye. Okay. Mayors were the call. Mayors were absolutely the call. The Stalker has a Master Sword. Well, I'm sending it to the convoy. Probably checking what it does exactly in this game later. Hidden treasure there. I got the second. Okay, so 3, 4. Half of the treasure is already ours. And wait. Oh, there's no going through there. Alright, I didn't realize. Well then, thankfully I can correct that mistake pretty quickly with my Dancer. And this is why Dancers are good. Not this specifically, but because they allow you to sometimes correct a stupid mistake and not force a reset on the map. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, by the time FE3 came out, people were complaining about Dancers being too broken, or Dancers, you know, going against the spirit of the game. Alright, I think we are going for the boss. So let's try out the Worm Slayer. 39 to 10, it should be 29 times 2. Is it worth using here? I mean, it's a boss. It should be. It's not even a particularly strong boss, he just has the same stats as the rest of the Flying Dragons. We take 16, and we kill on the second hit. You could have given me the crit on the first hit, so that I don't use up weapon as much. He had a manual to increase my weapon level. And yeah, I could now exit immediately. But I'm just going to wait. And I'm going to get some items. Hidden treasure, secret book. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure I can get another hidden treasure on this turn. Well, I should be working twice as fast now. But even that won't guarantee my getting the hidden item. Julian does, however. Hidden treasure, power ring. Probably a very important one to get. Alright. For some reason this enemy became aggressive. I don't know if it might be because of the turn. Turn 21. Could be. Anyways, that's kind of good news for us. Like, yeah, we can survive this. We just weaken this guy for Katria to take yet another kill. As you can see, I'm approaching with Julian because at this point, waiting anymore might lose me more time than just coming in here with Julian. So take the kill. Take the kill. You do 11. It's a lot of damage. Like, you have as much damage as a barbarian. That's before promoting. I mean, I guess barbarians can promote too in this game, which is weird. Maybe I get a playable barbarian in the future? Julian, what's in here? What took me so long? A manual. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'd say that was worth it. I'd say that was worth it if I knew how important weapon leveling is in this game. Because I never quite know if I'm lacking a weapon level or if the weapon is simply supposed to be wielded only by one unit. Like, for example, I discovered the thief can actually only be wielded by Militia, which is something I wouldn't expect at all, you know? If I decided to equip it on Yumina and I saw she wasn't able to use it, I would assume it's because of weapon level and not because of a, you know, preferred weapon type. But that's old games for you. Okay, I was able to bring Julian all the way back here. Now check it. Check it. They are going to find it now. Right now. Nope. Well, Julian, there was hidden treasure, silver axe. I actually don't know how valuable this is. I literally have no axe users. But if I get them in the future, I guess they will be very well armed because I think I found 3 silver axes in this map. So yeah, to use heal. Might as well use it here so that it breaks first thing on the next map or something. Yeah, I like this. Actually, one last thing to consider. No, with 98 experience I'm not going to promote you, but I could. If you're going to be able to get a level easily, then I won't, because I know your growths are very good. Ogma is also someone I could promote, and his growths aren't that incredible, and I don't see another character needing the hero crest, but I'm going to wait a little bit, just a little bit. So yeah, sis. Whoa, Tiki! Alright then. Marth, it's been a long time. It's me, Tiki. I really miss you. Huh? Tiki, you came here to meet us. That's right, you're with Gotor right now. But I haven't seen you for a while and you've grown. Have you been well? I've been really lonely. You didn't come to visit me. I'm sorry, but I hadn't forgotten about you, Tiki. I wanted to ask you to come to Altea after things had settled down. Marth, I love you. Alright then. Huh? Okay. I didn't see that one coming. That's Shane. As if I wouldn't say something like that. Shane! I'm really sorry, I couldn't help it after seeing that serious expression on your face. Sorry, don't be angry, I was ordered by Goto to wait here for you. Oh, so this is Goto's envoy. I didn't think about it, but it being Tiki would make sense, but not a lot, because Tiki is still a child after all. Like, for Goto to order Tiki around feels a bit weird. Shane makes more sense. While I was waiting, I got more and more angry, wondering why I had to do something so boring. So I thought I'd think of a prank to pull on you. But my Tiki impression was pretty good, wasn't it? Huh? What's with the anxious face? Okay, let's go. You want to meet Goto, right? Shane, how would you know Goto? Who are you? Oh, that doesn't really matter. Well, don't just stand there, follow me. I mean, Shane? You're acting like Shane isn't someone particular, like Shane is one of the 7 fucking wonders in the FE3 world. The guy can literally transform into other people. I don't know what's so surprising about Shane knowing Goto. I think it's actually quite reasonable. Will I be using Shane? I don't know. This time, unlike in FE1 where a lot of my units died, I felt like I didn't have that many interesting units. In this game I have all the interesting units from book 1, plus the new interesting units from book 2. I very much doubt that that I can transform into a dancer and dance. I'm guessing I can't copy the ability to dance, or else that would be too broken. I'm guessing I could try if I get to control Shane, but I'm already warning you, Shane is probably not going into my army. Yeah, but he's a character like I do sort of enjoy. Pulled a prank there, like, that's cute. I mean, there's a lot of personality for such an old game, and yeah, this map was a bit boring. Felt like a bit of a filler chapter, but if there was ever a point to put a filler chapter in, it's probably here. We are definitely in the mid-game, and you know, the game has to feel like an ordeal precisely because we're following Henry's steps, and Henry had such a difficult time in this place. So for Mark to have a difficult time just even advancing and battling certain enemies makes sense. So in my mind, you know, gameplay is narrative, all that. You know, there's a clear correlation between how the game is played and what the game is telling you at the moment. And hopefully we'll get a bit more information from, you know, about the Legend of Henry from Jagen in the next one. I'm guessing we don't reach the Ice Dragon Temple immediately. There's probably a map indoors in the Thales Labyrinth or something like that. I just feel like going from a desert to the Ice Dragon Temple would be a bit too abrupt. So yeah, we'll have to see next part. But for now, that's going to do it for this part. If you liked, then consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, as always. Really helps the channel, all that. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.